Howdy, we haven't been talking about clouds in a while. So let's talk about clouds. This is America, this is Europe, Greenland, Iceland. Somewhere here are the Azores. And there is quite a stream going into Europe from America at the moment in higher latitude, and also somewhat a similar thing is going on from Canada. I noticed when I watched that here we have a region where there's no clouds. And this is one thing I wanted to show you because I think it's really interesting. We are at the same latitude approximately as St. John's. And as you zoom in a bit and get over the frustration of loading this and the clouds are disappearing, you might notice these kind of features here in the background, which is the ocean floor. So, here we have this region. These are moving there, and then once it gets blocked out, but it establishes again its position. It's really interesting. There's a region with no clouds. And these clouds, what we are looking at here, these are, I think, quite low. I think these are this could be this similar kind of ocean. What was it? Atmospheric lake. This could be a similar thing. What we are looking at here. I guess these are low clouds, so they are really strongly connected to the things beneath. And clouds which are high up, they are probably more connected to the things above. But anyway, here is St. John's. And here we have actually this kind of not ridge, valley, gorge, and a volcano. Unnamed submarine volcano. Eruption style unspecified. Last eruptions 1884. The ship captain reported that on December 29, 1884, during calm conditions, the sea surface suddenly became boiling and seething over an area of 8 to 10 kilometers. It was considered that this event may have originated from a volcanic eruption because of the proximity of a large seamount that rises to within 1,650 meters of the surface. Right. Keep me updated about the unnamed volcano. So we might have to somehow figure out how far offshore we are here. So this is the tip of Iceland, and if we go straight down, it's a bit to the right, and from St. John's to the east. So now, St. John's was here on the lower side, and Iceland is here. So it is somewhere here. This looks really interesting. Halfly pixelated. Yeah, I would say this really well could be a volcano with its little blurred out brothers and sisters, relatives. Wait a second. The National Data Buoy Center. It's running actually. So now we. What is it doing? We want to go here. Do we have a town name? St. John's. Alright. Let's try the same trick again. Almost straight from here and here. So it has to be somewhere here. Because it was a bit to the east from the tip of Greenland. Flemish Cap. 86 meters beneath the surface, which seems to be shallow for being so far off shore. Is it really possible that it could be this one? Does it have a name? 2,506 meters? So this has an elevation 4.5. That's 2,000 meters high. A 2,000-meter high mountain with a small one beside. Really interesting. I don't know. Maybe just a coincidence. But it could be possible. It's a little bit hard to say if that's exactly the location of this seamount volcano thing. But it could be a possibility. If there's some activity going on there wasn't any earthquakes or something, but actually we could go quickly to check some older data on the volcano app. Earthquake filter, 7 days. That's the region of interest. And here you can see how it's now it founded all 7,616. And there hasn't been a quake here at our spot, but here. 3 days ago, Sydney. 18 kilometers in depth, 3.4 in magnitude. Let's have a look quickly at this and then I will leave. You might be busy. Yeah, really interesting. Hard somehow to understand. Is this going up? This must go up. That's uphill, I would say. That's a slope. Maybe a shallow one, but it might be a slope. Yeah. Electrical shaped everything. What's that? An airport? Is this Bermuda? What's that? Sable Island. Never heard. What are these? Craters, obviously. That's really interesting. White sand, crater with an elevation in the middle, a dome, or however it's called. At least it looks like. Then it's not on the shore exactly, so could be. So I would be really interested if this is fresh or salt water, or the salinity of the water in those many water ponds, or however you call them. If there's water inside, I don't know. Really interesting place. National Park Reserve. Yeah, there's many people out there who know much more about this. But that's really interesting. Yeah. I had to go to Google Earth. Where do we go? Somewhere here. Sable Island. Now let's see some pictures from that place. Horses. Really? That's peat. Peat land. Check it out. That's amazing. And also how like the layering of the sediments here, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. It would be really interesting to know what kind of birds. There's a pipe. Why is there a pipe in the ground? Yeah, is that fresh water or not? It might be fresh water. I have no idea. Sand dunes. More sand, more horses, and some seals and the plain. Yeah, that's interesting that there is this kind of white stuff there in the middle. That's a really an interesting place. Well, yeah. Horse Island. Map style. Everything. Do they know something to tell about that here? If not, we leave it here. I think I leave it here. That's a really interesting place. Got to check it out a bit more. A slice of land. All right, thanks. Bye.